Ouch. So here I go again. I am on a roll. I am on a roll, I'm telling you. Okay, now I went ahead. Okay, I just posted a video where I put my signatures here together. So you might have seen those signatures. Okay, so these are the signatures. I got 6 of them that are going in this here journal. And so if you didn't watch that video, then you'll have to like catch up later on, or mustard later on. I don't know, whatever. And so you may not even be interested, but I'm thinking this is just, oh yeah, I'm thinking this is just awesome, awesome, awesome. Because see, each one of my signatures is, the cover is fabric. Who would have ever thunk it? So what I'm going to do here, I'm using this, oh wait a minute, I gotta put my spectacles on. This is my spectagoggles. What is this called? It's called Trim by Prima. Ooh. Biscuit wax cord. Okay, that's what it is. It's a biscuit wax cord. I know because I read it right there. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm getting me a chunk. I'm going to cut me off a piece of this. It's kind of like a heavy thing, and it's kind of waxed. Okay, so I'm only going to do 1 string. Now, when I tied my other last one together, when I stitched it together, I used 2 pieces of, did I use embroidery floss? What did I use? Oh, I used some kind of twine. I don't know what I used. But anyway, so now here we go again. And this did, my puncher thing did punch right through the fabric. I did not know if it would, so I was kind of curious. I was kind of curious if it would punch through the fabric, and it did. It did. It did it just fine. It did just fine. So my family's off on voting. They went to vote. I haven't voted. Well, I did vote, but I did vote because I had a like mail-in vote kind of thing. But I never mailed it in. I was going to mail it in, but then I didn't mail it in because people were saying don't mail it in for some odd reason. I don't know what the odd reason was really. So they took it with them today, so they're going to drop it in the box. Apparently there's a box. And so they're going to drop it in that box for me. So that's awful nice of them. My family. Me and my family, we just did a craft together. I'm telling you, if you are in the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn group, I put a picture of our craft up. Oh, where did I put mine? Mine's out on the table still. But what we did was we made a little red truck for Christmas. It's our first Christmas craft. Okay, you guys, I'm tying this. I'm not telling you what I'm doing because I'm running my mouth about other stuff, and that is just about how I work. It's just, I'm just the weirdest one. I'm the weirdest one on the block, okay? So just a minute, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I gotta get it done first. Okay. There we go. I got that tied. See, I started my thread. I've got 2 holes in my signatures, 1 and 2. And then I brung my thread needle through this. I'm starting with the last signature, and I'll work up, okay? And then I run it through, and then I brought it around the spine up here, and then back to inside the signature like that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is put this, I just did this yesterday. You think I can remember from yesterday till today? No. Okay, I think I'm putting this back through here like this. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling that back through. Pulling this thread back through here. Okay, now still pulling it through. Okay, now then I'm going to Now I'm going to, let's see, I might be doing this different than I did it yesterday because I do things different. Because I'm different. Now I'm going to go through this thread and pull that like this here and make like a little knot. Okay, so see, there's a, now I have a knot down at the end right here. So I'm going to go back up. I'm going back up with my thread, and then I'm coming in here, and then I reach over here and get my next, sorry about my boarding house reach. Oh, this goes like this. No, this one goes on the front. Wait a minute, let me get this done right here, Elizabeth. Oh no, that don't need to go on the front. This is going to go right here. Make sure I got it right side upwards. No, I don't. This is right side upwards. No, it ain't. This is right upside. This is good enough. This is fine. Yeah, this goes like this. Now I will open this to the middle. I am such good, I am so good at showing somebody how to do that. That I could probably get a job at one of those Ivy League colleges teaching bookbinding. An Ivy League college, okay. Trying to think of a name of one right now. Okay, see, now I just pulled that through that second one. And I'm going to go up again, around, and back down here. No, that's not right. No. Oh. This is where I made a little error. I have to tie the knot. So I'm going to go through that last thread going upwards. Pull that. See, that's where I made a mistake. There we go. And make that little knot. See? There at that end. Hopefully that doesn't look very tight. I'm not going to get my job at that Ivy League college right now. I'm telling you. Okay, so now that's going in there. And then now I'm bringing this around again. Now I'll take my third, excuse my birding house reach. Oopsie, I only need one, Elizabeth Marie. Okay, now, did I got that right? Yeah, okay. Now, not that it would make any difference. Now I'm bringing that to this third one. Poke it through the hole. Poke it in the hole. There we go. Now, and then poke it through the hole. There we go. Now go through the buttonhole, and then we go back. Now we have to make that knot. See? So I'm not going to forget the knot this time. See, I pull it through that last thread and then go through here where it first come through the hole and pull that to make that knot. It doesn't seem like it's pulling tight, but I think it's going to be fine. And then I go around, and then, yep, see, that one's in there. So then I get this one. Okay, the next one, poke that through that hole I made. See, got the holes there already. If you don't have a hole poker, then you could use like an awl, A-W-L, or an ice pick, or something sharp and pointy, and make a hole in there. Or you could just use a thread, a sharp needle, and poke that through, but in my opinion that's too much work, so I don't do it that way. So now I'll get that last thread again, and I'm going to go through here, pull that, make sure that's pulled kind of tightly like I didn't check before, And I'm going to make like a little knot, knot, pull that kind of tightly. There we go. Then we go back up. See, I got all them threads now on that spine going upwards. You know what you could do, actually? You could put beads along. Oh, that would have been pretty if I'd have put them wooden beads along right here, because this is where I would put them, is at this step. I would put some beads. Or buttons. Oh, my next one I'm going to put buttons and beads. Okay, so now that's that one. Then I go with this one. And yeah, this one, and I'll go in here to the center. See, I got my paper clips on there. They're like little cheaters, you know. So I can see, hold my book, my signature. Each signature only has like about 4 pages in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 counting the fabric outside one. The fabric outside one. Oh, I forgot to tell you too. There was a winner in the there was a winner in the Name This Journal challenge. Well, there wasn't even really a challenge, but I did say if you can think of what to call this journal, this type of journal, then let me know in the comments. And so somebody did, and they said call it a mummy wrap. I said, whoa, that is cool, a mummy wrap. And so, voila, this is called the mummy wrap style of a journal. Now here's my last and first one, first and last. Oh, it's got to go this way. And we're going to go and poke this through here. And then poke that through there and pull it kind of taut. Taut is sort of like tight. Now I'm going to go, boy, I think I just barely got enough thread on this needle. Go and tie that knot, tie it through here, go through here, pull that nice and tight. Then you go back up here, and then, what did I decide? I decided something, how to do this. I remember, oh, I'd have to look at my last video to see how I did this. I did something. Oh, wait a minute, did I leave? Now that one is tied. Did I go to the last one? Yes, I did. That's what I did. I went to the last one. I think that's what I did anyway. And I'm because I have a string here where I can tie a square knot to get that nice and tight. Whew. Please do not grade me on this. We will not be able to get a job at the Ivy League college. Let me pull this off of here for a second. Okay, now, because now what I'm going to do, I got all of the signatures are stitched in at the top up here. Look how my thread is crooked. Let me see if I can fix that up and get it all straight. It doesn't matter. It's supposed to be crooked. Okay, it's supposed to be. Now, oh, I was looking for this, and here it is right next to the snake. Okay, so now I need to, oops, need to get me some more of this. Hopefully I have enough. I'm going to snip that off right here. And, oops, I gotta fix my unicorn the right way. Okay, now I'm going to go again. I'm going to start on the back. Start here at the back. And I'm going to poke this through right there and pull that through. Poke it and pull it. So the poke and pull strategy. Poke and pull. Now this time I probably got way too much thread on here. And going back over here now, because see, now I'm, wait a minute, just a minute. There. I bet you didn't even know you were paused, did you, guys? No, that. Bet you didn't know that. I paused and went and ate lunch. And, I never could pause before, and now I can. And, man, I just feel like I'm a hot tamale because I can pause that I could never do that before. And so now I can pause and run do important things like eat and then come back. And so there we go. So now I'll continue where I left off. So, which I had started doing the bottom half. So I'm going around. I put, starting to do the bottom half now. I run my string, got me another piece of string, and I run it through that hole to the outside, through the keyhole or the buttonhole, tied it to the string that's already back here, and then pull it through. And then I will take it and I will bring it around this. I pull it down around the spine and then back into the signature number 4, 5, 6, the next one. So then that's the next one, and I got that hole in there already waiting, and then we just, simple as that, just poke that through that hole and pull it through nice and tight. I think I really put too much thread on this one, too much string, but that's okay, huh? That's okay. I don't let that kind of stuff bother me. So see, now that's that I got that thread already. Then this is the bottom half or top half, whatever it is. And then I'll take this. See, once I get that through there, now I want to tie it to the thread that's already there. There's the thread already there. And I'm going to go under that thread like this, and pull it. Oh, that mile of thread I put on there. And see, then when you pull it through and then you still have that loop, put your needle through that loop and then pull it tight and you've got a knot. I really didn't make that clear before, see? So then there's a little knot and you pull that nice and tight. Okay, so then we're going to go back up. We're going to go back up and around. I'm doing up because I got that's the bottom. Now I have the whole thing. Oh, you know what? No, that's, well, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Top, bottom, middle. Now, see? And then the very next signature. So we just did that one. Wait a minute. Did we do that one? No, I did. What am I doing? Oh, I got to go from here. I did this one. Okay, and then I did this one because I'm going the other direction, and then I'm going this one. I could not get a job at Harvard. Maybe I could in the art department. I don't know, but I probably wouldn't. Probably shouldn't count my chickens before they're hatched. And so there we go. Now I'm going to go here and pull that till that's tight in there. See, we want that to be tight. We want that to be tight. There we go. See, it's in there and got that tight. And then we're going to do that knot thing. Okay, so we go through that one that we just come out of and go underneath that thread, that last piece of yarn or string or thread or rope or whatever you're using, and pull that under there till you get to that loop, till you get that last loop there, see, and then put the needle through that loop. I'm just using a plastic yarn needle. That's all I need because I got my holes, so I don't have to punch a hole. And I'm pulling that through there, and then I'm going to pull that into tighten up that little knot right there. There we go. And now we'll go back up here, and we're going to go to the next signature. See, we've got 2 done. So now we're going to do this. No, we must have 3 done. Okay. We'll go to the next signature that needs to be stitched in there. put that through that hole that we punched earlier. And wait a minute, it's not finding the hole in the fabric. There it is. And then we're going to pull it through there. And let me get that pulled through there. And there we go. Now, let me see if I've got it all flabbergasted in here. Not this one. Oh, see that? I knew something wasn't right. It got hung up in that paper clip. Well, that can't happen. We gotta fix that. We gotta fix that one. There. Now then, I knew something didn't feel right in my ESP. Okay, now as I am doing this, I can see my knots. Your knots should actually line up right here at this bottom. But for some reason, my knots are special. My knots are special. They're not lining up perfectly, but you know what? I don't care. So I am going to, I mean, I do care. I do want everything to be perfect. There. That worked better because I kind of did that knot first. I didn't pull and then knot. I knotted and then pulled. Okay, so there. Now we'll go to this one and we're going to go around, poke it through the hole, poke it through the hole. And if you have trouble, just call me up on the phone. Oh, if you have trouble, yeah, just go to the messenger thing, you know, and do a video call. Video call with me. Do that with me. That would be fun. Okay, let me see if I'm getting this right. Let me see. Is this the one I'm on? Yeah. Okay, this one. Okay, now I'm going to push this needle through here and over here, through there, and then over here, so it actually makes a knot already without going all the way through and then pulling a knot. Which, oh man, holy man. Okay, that does work better. Okay, that works better, if you could understand what I just said. Okay, now this is going to go back up and only have one more signature left to, this is to learn on, like I said, on the job training. And then I'm going to go through that last hole, pull it through, and that last signature. See, this putting these signatures in go really fast this way. Wait a minute, what am I? Oh, okay. See, I really did put. Oh, see now, put through that way. See, that's where, now I don't know what I did before, so I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay. And then I guess you got to get it pulled tightly down at that bottom before you actually try to make a knot. Make sure it's tight. That's why my knots are slipping up here. Slipping up. Okay. Now, okay. Now I want to take this and I'm going to go back. Now, is this the one where I had that long string? No. Okay, so how did I do this before? Where's, oh, I want it to go in there. So now I'm just going to pull this through. I'm going under here. I don't know if this is how I did it before, but this is how I'm doing it now. See, I really am not. I'm teaching you something. This is what I'm teaching you. Don't do it this way. I'm teaching you. This is just so you're going to think it's so awesome that you're going to go and find. What did I hear? What am I hearing? Oh, my husband bringing me my walker. God, I was hearing noises. Okay, then I'm going to go back inside the hole of the first or last. So, thank you, sweetie pie. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go in here to this. Thank you, sweetie. And I'm going to go in with this. I got way too much string. Now I'm going to just cut this string. Because now I definitely don't need all that. Then I'm just going to take this string and tie it to this string. I'm going to have to do a lot more practice on this to get it right. And for you all folks out there in viewing land, you guys just put in your Google search how to do a buttonhole binding, and you will come up with all kind of videos. This is only just to give you inspiration that you want to do it. Oh, okay. And so now this, I have got my signatures in here. They ain't gonna go nowhere. They're in here. They're in here. So oh, wait a minute. Did I put that in backwards? Oh no, that's right. So this is my first signature. Okay, I can take my paper clips off. And which is Fabric, 1872, 4th edition, 1879, 5th edition, 1889. We don't know what it is, but it's got pretty pictures on it. And there's my pages ready to start decorating. Now, I have more of these images like this, which I think they kind of look Egyptian. And that is what my goal was, is kind of have it look sort of. Now look, this one's upside down. So I'm not going to worry so much about that being upside down, because what I will do is I will cover up that upside down print, because I have more pictures in that book that I took apart to make a book. Is there pictures in here? Either more pictures or, see, I can take this picture, cut it out, and put it over this upside down print. See, and I thought I was doing so well. And so, but that was right. Okay. But anyhow, this is to show you that ain't nobody perfect. Well, there is some that are more perfect than me. But what I'll do is I'll cover these up with more pictures, or see that picture's upside down. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not taking it apart. I'm taking these off. Look at that fabric. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to be, when I embellish these pages, I'm going to do like slow stitching and put things on here. And I'm going to find, like, look how pretty those pictures are. The pictures are beautiful. So if you put pictures in, maybe there's a way you can clip on the top or something, so you know the top from the bottom. But this is super duper cool. That one's right. Thank goodness for that. And that's right. That's good. That's all good. I'll take these clips off. This is cool. This is nice. That one's pretty. See how them pictures are? That's quite Egyptian. Yeah, that page, the part that I've got upside down isn't going to be bad. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. See, that one I got right. This is upside down. That's no big deal because I probably have most of that will cover up. So, but you got to figure, I'm 71 years old. How can I get everything straightened? That's upside down. I can't get everything straight. Well, I couldn't get everything straight when I was young and in my prime, you know. Look at that. First edition, 1859. So, and then these are going good together. This here, I got all them knots in there. I don't know if that's... So, when you go and find a video that shows the exact real way of doing this, then you'll know how to do this. This is just giving you an idea. This is just to give you inspiration to see what you can end up with. But look at that. Isn't this awesome? I love it. I love it. It feels so good. This is my mummy journal. This is a mummy wrap journal cover. A buttonhole mummy wrap. Buttonhole mummy wrap journal. Fabric. I love having textile. I love textiles. I love textiles. I'm probably going to now, not right this minute on video, but I'm probably going to go get my fabric stiffener, and I'll put like wax paper here, and then I'm going to go over with my fabric stiffener and see what that actually does to this fabric. Okay, I can pull them strings off and make those edges even more, because this here fabric is really nice. I love this. But see, I wanted to get the fabrics to be, so when I look at the spine, I would have that beautiful, and it is beautiful, you have to say, even if my strings here aren't straight, that's no big hairy deal. If they're not real straight, maybe what I'll do is just pull them all together, like somehow. Hi, Papa. 4:45, 4:45. I haven't fixed my clock yet. It's okay. Papa's wearing his I have voted sticker. Okay, yeah, I see. I see what your clock is saying. Okay, so anyway, but this is what we did earlier. If you've been on our, on the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn side, I put a picture that my daughter took. But they have got at the Dollar General, but you got to be fast. So if you have a Dollar General somewhere, there is a packet. This is all made with the Fun Foam. And when you go into the Dollar General, they got these in the Christmas stuff that are the Fun Foam. And you get, all of these are pre-cut and they're self-sticky. So me and my daughter and my granddaughter and Papa, we all made one of these, because all these are separate. The tree, the rail, the fenders, the wheel hubcaps, the window, stars on the tree, and we all sat at the dining room table. We had so much fun. Well, mine got kind of warped. I don't know why it warped. And then Papa did one. He first wasn't going to do one, but we talked him into doing it. And so he did one, and so he did this, and so these are special. Yeah, 2020 he wrote on there, and he wrote Papa's Ride on there. I put Mina. My grandkids, and everybody calls me Mina here in the family because I'm the grandma, and Papa is Papa. I'm Mina and Papa. Mina and Papa, that's us. So we have, see here, I can hang them, put them like this, and that's, I'm tailgating him. Bing, bing, bing. But anyway, these are fun. And you get 5 in the package. You can make 5 of these in the package for $1. 5. So each one of these trucks costs 20 cents. And so, and I love their little red truck. But they have other things too. Because at the Dollar General, after my daughter got these and we did these, I said, okay, when you go back, because when they went out to go vote, then I said, well, go ahead and pick up. I gave her $5 because I was gifted. I got an envelope in the mail yesterday, and somebody sent me $20. I telling you, that was just more than, I'm telling you, that, and I think, she said on the envelope, she said private. So that means I couldn't do it in a Happy Mail, but I am saying that I was very, that was just way too much. That was way too much. I mean, that was so sweet. But this is what I've used now. So I gave her $5, my daughter $5 of that money, and I said pick up 5 more packages, because she said they had different things. So I said I really like the trucks, and if I put trucks together, then I can send them in an envelope, like for Happy Mail at Christmas time. And if they have something different, just bring 5 packages, and 5 times 5, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, 30. And did I just do that on public television? Count on my fingers. And so she got me 2 more packs of trucks, and we have puppies, elves, and Santa Claus, I think. But they all are like this, that you have to, they just stick together. And so, especially if you have like grandchildren or children, small children, big children. I don't have small children. I did them with my hubster, me, 71 years old, hubster, 75 years old, daughter, 48 years old, granddaughter, 20 years old. And so, no, you don't have to have little children. And we had so much fun. We laughed. I'm telling you, this was a fun project. And like first Papa said, now I'm not going to do that. We talked him into coming over and doing it. And I love this. I love this. This is something that I will cherish forever. Because my hubster is getting, I don't know, some of you know, some of you don't know, my hubster is beginning to get very, well, he's 75, so memory problems and things. But he did it. He did it. And he did a good job. I love it. This I will cherish. And this I will cherish. But gosh, I love him so much. And like on mine, I drew the little door, and I give it a headlight and put it in the bumper using a magic marker, you know. And that's what we did. So anyway, that's our day. And do try this. This journal is just something different. It is something different for me, because I've never had even heard of a buttonhole binding. And so I did one with the square, which I got to get this one packed up because it's going to a friend. I did one first with a square and all paper, and then I wanted to do one with fabric. And I love them. I love them. And so I think too that one would, if you had a real colorful front, and this one's got 7 signatures, but if each signature was a different color, like the rainbow colors, that would be cool if I was doing one and I used my unicorn paper to cover, and then each signature with a color of the rainbow. That would be pretty. That would be really pretty. And then the ties, if I've got some embroidery floss that is multicolored, that would be pretty on here. So this is just something, you can go with this. You can go with these here journals. I love it. It feels so good. And there's gonna be more done to the front of this, and I'm not sure yet exactly what. Like I say, I'm gonna use fabric stiffener on here. I'm just going to lay, like I have these plastic sheets like this, and I've got my Zentangle in there, and it's got glue all over it because I use it for other things too. But I could just go like this with this, and then go ahead and put that fabric stiffener on here, and I might just only put it like from here out, and see how that does. So I think when I log off here now, I may go ahead and go get my stiffener and try that and see how that works. And but let me get you something. Let me get you something to listen to here. And I've got Helen Steiner Rice still right here, so I'm gonna use her. Oh no, I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull this one out this time. My Louise Hay. There's 3 books that I read out of most of the time. And so I'm going to do the Heart Thoughts by Louise Hay. And let's just pull something open here. And let's see if I can see something that doesn't look familiar, like I have just... I am good enough. Okay, I am good enough. You not only have individual beliefs, you also have family and societal beliefs. Ideas are contagious. That's a word that I'm not familiar with. Okay. I am good enough. If there is any belief within you that says you can't have or you're not good enough, say to yourself, I am willing to let that belief go. I do not have to believe that anymore. Please do not struggle. It is not hard work. You are just changing a thought. You were born to enjoy life. Affirm that you are now willing to open yourself up to the abundance and prosperity that is available everywhere. Claim your birthright here and right now. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve my good. That which you have declared is already accomplished in consciousness and now becomes manifest in your experience. Yes, you are you are enough, you are good. And this is where I've been doing a lot of my meditations and stuff. I sit and I think about the difference separating my spirit body from my flesh, because you have a flesh body and a spirit body. And so you, like your spirit, you might say, I would like to become a brain surgeon. But your flesh says, there's no way you could ever become a brain surgeon, you dummy. But your spirit body says that you can. So if you can see, well, I shouldn't have said brain surgeon, but a lot of things like you might look at this journal and you'll say, you look at it and you say, boy, I'd like to be able to do that, but there's no way I could do that. That's your spirit body, your spirit self, arguing with your self, your spirit self arguing with your flesh. And so if you say, I would love to make this, but there's no way I could do that, that's your flesh talking and your spirit talking. Your spirit is saying, I would really like to do this. Your flesh is saying, but I could never do that. So sometimes you have to listen to your spirit and not your flesh. That's just something that I've been really, really thinking about that. I do a lot of this thinking, like when I lay down to go to sleep. After I say my blessings for the night and stuff, I do a lot of thinking. And and that's when I get a lot of my thinking done, is just laying there in the bed, listening to the hum of the fan. And a lot of things come to me at that time. And so, since I have been separating my spirit from my flesh, and knowing that there are two separate entities within me, I have been able to try more things and be more carefree, and I think it's showing even in my videos, because here I'm doing something that normally, in my pastime, I would have said, I'll wait till I get this done and it's done perfect. and then I'll make a video. Well, now I am doing differently. I am saying, let's try this and turn on the camera and we'll see what happens. And so that's the difference. And so I feel like I'm coming a long way. And I'm telling you, it feels good. It really feels good. And so, like this morning, like I posted a picture, like I said, of me and my husband and my daughter and my granddaughter, where we took us a picture of us with our with our trucks, and I put it on the Scrap and Lizzie site. It's there. My hair looks terrible. I hadn't brushed it. I hadn't done that, and it's not got no purple color in it, or it's got very little. But I got my purple color in the mail today, so I'm gonna have Papa put it in my hair, and then I'll go take a shower and get it washed out. But so my hair will be back purple again. But now, normally I would have said I am not going to post that picture because my hair looks terrible and my face is just all puffy. Because sometimes my face just gets all puffy. It just, and I look like I look like that, you know, that guy with the tires, that tire dude that's all blubbery and stuff. My face looks like that sometimes, and so if a picture didn't turn out, there would be no way that I would post that picture. But you know what? It's me. That's me. So now I'm not going to wait till I've got all my makeup on and my hair done just up pretty and all that stuff. I don't worry about that now. I'll put a picture of me up. I don't care what I look like. I mean, I do care what I look like. I shouldn't say that I don't care, because I do care what I look like. But if I don't look like a runway model, it's just me. I need to hush up, don't I? I'm just taking up people's time. But okay, I read already. So I say, God bless you. Let God keep you. And let God watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless. Make one of these. I want to see it.